Yo, everybody. Here's your boy Wolfgang up in the building. Gonna get on this Chelsea Preston watch along. Hope everyone's cool. So let me just assemble the crew because I'm running a bit late today. Did have a couple of people lined up to come on, but everyone's feeling a bit down. Okay. Yeah. APT, big up to you. Football pants. Pardon me. Silent radio have been badly organised. Vance for where's my guy? There he is. Big up Taib. 3 old women sitting on a park bench. A man in a trench coat comes and flashes them. The first woman had a stroke. The second woman had a stroke. The third woman couldn't quite reach. Resident funny man in the building. Big up Taib. Big up, brother. Sorry about this. It's a bit quiet. I'm a bit late today because I hurt my arm. So 1 minute, and I'll get into requests. No. Right, yeah. Sorry, you're gonna get onto the Chelsea game in a minute. How are you, Taib? You big up. How you doing, brother? You okay? Yeah. Did Warren do a show today, Taib? By the way, you might be able to answer that because I would looked around for it at 3 o'clock, but I never saw it. So I was just wondering if anyone else saw if he done a show today or not. Big up Warren TV, by the way. I've been a bit worried about you, brother. I hope you're doing okay. Anyway, right. All good, bro. No, I've been Warren not done it for a few weeks. You? I'm alright, bro. As I said, I'm a little bit worried about him. I've been staying in touch with him over the last week or so. And this some troll business has been getting on his bad side. So, but big up Warren TV. I hope he's feeling better and back on it soon. Good guy, definitely a good content creator and a very nice gentleman to boot. So it would be a very, very big pity, if he was to disappear for a while. But anyway, yeah, on to the Chelsea game as we do. Chelsea's team is been so late today. Lineups. We have Petrovic, Galichka, Dieza, Colwell, Gusto at left back, Concedo, Enzo Fernandez, Sterling, Palmer, Mudryk, and Broya. That's not bad. Didn't. Speaking of Devil Word, just messaged me. Bear with me again. I'm just a bit late. Oh, my brother. Alright, cool, Al, no problem. Sorry, I'm just talking to my brother. Sweet. Right. Alright, so the Chelsea lineup and the game is kicked off. We're waiting for JPT, maybe the long-haired one as well, everyone to join us. Hope everyone's doing okay there Saturday. Let's get on to the match. Again, I apologise for my tardiness. I've had a long week. It's been pretty mad. Yeah. There we go. Alright, here we go. A bit more than that, isn't it? By now. Still 0-0 Preston Chelsea. Trying to find a feed that might be a bit up to date. DJ Crane, big up one, big up the shiny Wolfie. Oh, shiny. Big up Tony. Fair enough. So I'm trying to assemble the crew here. If not, I'll just march on. I'm a little bit behind. But yeah. How is everyone today? Chelsea just stroking it around everywhere. The long-haired one's doing his own stream. Fair enough. I must admit I've been out of touch this week. Bit busy. Was that a penny? No, he went down too easy. Get up. Yeah, your review. It's a foul, but that's a free kick. It's not a penalty. Definitely not a penalty. Never in a million years a penalty. Sterling looking to be like his usual soft self. Going over a bit easy. So what does everyone think of the FA Cup so far today? Is that spirit there? Preston not doing a bad job of keeping the ball away from us. Another message? What a surprise. Got a decent lineup out tonight. So we shouldn't be doing that bad. Yo, that's copyright infringement. Hot Fuzz is going to KO you. What is? What's copyright infringement? Well, the milk? Is that what you're on about? The chocolate milk? Nah. Fuzzy knows he's not part of the only milk crew, man. That's not fair. You can't just say that's his thing alone. That's not on, man. I will fight for my chocolate milk. Really scrappy at the minute. Really scrappy. Preston coming away with the ball. Preston ain't doing badly though. Look a little disjointed. Stroking it around. Gusto on the left back. That I'm not sure about. Yes. Dieza. Sterling. Slow. Stopped. Why did you stop? Oh no. Giving the ball away again, and then Preston come out of the back. Bit scrappy so far. No one really looking like they're trying to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Bit of half pressing, light pressing. Big up, Tony. How you doing, sir? You alright? Early Doors Football, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Go and check him out. Very nice guy. Let me know if you want to jump on, Tony. I'll put the link in the... Actually, let me just do it anyway. Anyone wants to jump on? Steady game, but not really anything of quality. Gusto... Ooh. Gusto got a bit flat in there. Someone's down injured. Oh dear. Like a painful one, actually. Oh, actually, he actually twisted. It looked like he's twisted his leg. That's definitely one of those ones that the defender comes off worse than the attacker. Aye, that must have hurt. Made him spring up in the air. Oh, cheers. Well, that's good. Oh, little plug, by the way, for later on. Me and Vance are doing the Wolf and Vance show later on, 8 o'clock on his channel. Keep an eye out for that, folks. I've just confirmed the guest. A very special one, so look out for that. Chelsea need to get some sort of form to their bloody game, man. I'm not playing very good. In fact, I'd say we're playing bloody awful. There's no structure to it at the moment. Doing well. Please. Okay, JP. Everyone seems to be running late today. Seems to be the theme of the day. Fair enough. Big up, Mama Flossie. How are you doing, ma'am? You alright? Well, hopefully. Oh, you're on with Yeti as well. Alright then. Fair enough. No worries. Big up to both of you. Go and like their feed, please. Like and subscribe to them if you haven't. Yeti and Tony are both great people, so big up to them both. It's not. So who's the guest? Well, I'm hoping Jez will come on Vance and Wolfie show later. Big up, Queenie. How you doing? You okay? Are you Eddie Howe in or out yet? Just out of curiosity. But big up, Tony. Thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate it. It's funny, actually. I lined up loads of people to come on, and I was late, and it turns out I'm just sitting in my Jack Jones night, which is fine. As long as we get the W, I can sit and entertain you. Yeah. Don't be silly. He's in all day. Okay. Fair enough. Who are you talking about, Mama Flossie? Don't be silly. He's in all day. Okay. Oh, Eddie Howe. Sorry, I was being a bit simple. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. I had a blonde moment, a genuine blonde moment, even though I'm brunette. Yeah, so Jez later on will join us with his presence, and so will JPT. Oh dear, this Chelsea game's a bit drab at the moment. Preston have been doing a good job of keeping this structure, making it a little bit difficult. I think inexperience of this team starting to come out a little bit. We need to be a bit more precise, a bit faster. Maybe we might be able to break them down. A bit slow from Chelsea so far. Come on, boys. What I mean? People wanting Eddie out are just reactionary. It's all fueled by the media asking if he's under pressure. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's a victim of his own standard there, isn't he, man? That's what happens second season or whatever. We used to call it second season fever. He always want as much as in the first. But I don't really rate him over the top myself, but if he can keep what he was doing going, who knows? Who knows where the Eddie man can go? Slow, lethargic, a bit boring at the moment. He is a lad. It's all because of what he achieved last season. Yes, mate. That's always the problem when you've achieved something great one season. People want exactly the same thing the next, and sometimes that's not how football works. But then again, sometimes you have to take a step back before you can take a step forward. Football's a funny old game. I hope everyone's well and doing okay. Chelsea game's a bit lackluster. We've gone from tackling it to the edge of each's. Naz has got a new job, man, and because he's got a new job with a lot of media stuff, because it's a medical company, he's now got to stick to whatever streaming and feeds and stuff that the company allow him. So my partner in crime might be a bit semi-retired at the moment. That's another person who would normally be here and isn't. So right now I'm kind of working with a wounded crew. Miss my boy now. Big him up, by the way. Not sure. He may return us, he may not. But he dropped the news to us about 2-3 days ago that he had a new job. So big up to Naz though. Big up to my boy Naz. I know I'm a little bit behind. My internet's crap because of the weather. So I'm about 16:30. If anyone sees a goal go in before I do, let me know. Oh, that's a shame. Pass on my best wishes to him if you speak to him. Yes, ma'am, I will. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where you're sad, but you lose. We're not losing mate because he might come back in one way or another. But it's just like he was my partner in crime, man. Him and Tony for TV. When it comes to my watch-alongs, Yeti sometimes, Fuzzy sometimes, JP sometimes. But yeah, him and Tony, man. I think Tony's at church or doing something with his missus, and Naz is he's got to do what he's got to do in terms of his media responsibilities now. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. He will be missed. He will be missed. He just had that character. He came across as a bit blonde, but no doubt he was a great guy. I'll miss him dearly. I love him a bit. Love him to bits. Again, Preston North End just bringing the ball out. Yeah, he'll be sorely missed. Big up Naz, CFC OG. Oh, Preston get the ball to our box. Wow, this is a game that's luck quality so far. Yeah. Good thing he hit that so tamely, otherwise that might have been a real problem. Oh, this is so slow and drab from Chelsea. There's no quality in it. Wayward 1-2s and misplaced passes. Just come on. Bit more structure, lads. Again, sideways, backwards, sideways. There's no pace to the game. Everyone's low block for Preston. Ooh, going on a little bit of a run. Broya, Palmer, Sterling. Nah. Oh, no. Wow, feet are being flown in. Whoa! Good save. Oh, Chelsea finally get through. That was a mad scramble on the edge of their box. Sterling with a shot. Again, sideways, backwards, backwards. Oh, dear. Preston are doing a good job of holding us up. Come on, boys. If you can't get through the middle like you're trying to, hug the touchline. Get wide. Oh, 11 men behind the ball for Preston. There you go. Get wide a bit, bro. Yeah, you should be in the middle, man. Throw on. Wow, this game's been slow and dragged out. Preston's low block is completely like it's like a hitting a wall. It's just we just stop. We get to the edge of their box and we just stop. Come on, come on. Mudrick? Yeah. No, that was Enzo. Bloody hell, man. Enzo, when you're that hair at a distance, you fooled me, man. I thought you were Mudrick. Bright white head. Oh, he's in. He's in. He's in. Oh, he missed. Oh, my Lord. We just missed an open goal. Cole Palmer as well is the one that missed it. Or was he offside? No, he's clearly onside. Cole Palmer should have scored. Oh, so close. You fooled the goalkeeper, though. Just got to finish a bit wayward. Should be 1-0 up. Damn it. The Iceman melts. Ooh. Enzo's being a bit feisty today. Leaving a few boots in. Chelsea maybe starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Either way, I'm just happy not to see Sanchez in goal, to be honest. I like Petrovic. He looks solid. Going down the right. Ooh. Ball over the top. Too much for Sterling. No. Lacking a bit of cohesion. Yes, ma'am. No problem. Preston fans are in good voice. In a big stadium. Hmm. You never know. You never know. I just sent Naz an invite, by the way, just to see if he accepts. I know I'm playing with fire potentially, but you never know. He might make an appearance. He might. I doubt it though. Preston. Preston. Bobbing and weaving on the edge of it. No, they're giving the ball away. Gusto gets fouled. Come on, boys. Need a bit more quality. Enzo's spraying the ball around well today, though. That one was a bit wayward, but not bad. Sterling gives it the old. Enzo Fernandez. Is he a good player, isn't he? That is the question. Up, down. Oh, consider they got barged over a bit there. Whoop. Lots of tackles flying in this game. Proper feisty. I like that one. People bouncing off each other, leaving feet in. Mad. Thoughts on the Arsenal game tomorrow? What's up, Akil? Yeah. Come on. Everyone, not. Please don't message me now. We're in the middle of doing a stream. My thoughts on the Arsenal game tomorrow? 50-50. You guys show you can play there, but it's just can you win there? Was it at Anfield or the Emirates tomorrow? It's at Emirates tomorrow, isn't it? The Liverpool game, Arsenal. Where's it being played? I can't remember. Again, stroking, passing. Nothing going on with this Chelsea team right now. Come on, lads. There's no imagination. Renzo's spraying it, but he's always doing like 30-yard passes. Balls over the top of just going off the pitch. So whoever's calling me right now, I can't take the call. Potts just sits there, arms folded. Free kick. Oh dear, what a slow game. Oh, Preston are in. Ooh. Shot. Petrovic saves. Too easy as well. He just runs past Livy Colwell like he weren't there. And Gustu. Chelsea been too slow and lethargic in their performance so far. No quality, no quickness to the game. Just walking. Oh, come on, Chelsea. This is a torture to watch. Well, we're bringing behind him again. Sterling. Oh no, we should have scored again. Who was that? Mudryk. Oh, it's Enzo. Oh no. We are missing too many chances. I know. Let's set up for him as well. Header was soft. No. Oh. Soft, man. Ridiculous instinct. Oh, Kill, stop calling me, man. You keep on cutting off my feeds. Alright, 1 minute, mate. Okay, what does the girl want? What's that? What do you need, my friend? Okay. Sorry, everyone's just talking to me at the moment. That everyone's chosen when I'm in the middle of a feed and stream to do this. Follow me. We should be at least 2-0 up, man. This game's been poor from a Chelsea's perspective. Our finishing's been poor. Like a school team that's not quite. Man, starting a full-blown conversation. Bro, this guy's called me, miscalled me, rang me, WhatsApp me, Bro, you're interrupting my feed. Please stop. Oh, shit. Oh, mate. All right, dude. That is super annoying. Like, Keezy, I love you, bro, but you've just called me in about 3-4 different ways, message being about, and you cut off my feed. Never mind. What do you mean, come on, Preston? What do you mean? What do you mean, come on, Preston? Have I missed something? Have they scored? Oh, right. No, fair enough. No. Right, come on, Preston. Todd. Never go fuel retard. Right. I love you. You're a good dude, but fucking hell. Right. I'm miles behind now. I'm probably about 2 minutes behind now. Preston never good after. I'm not gonna lie. They played well. It's been a bit of a boring feed. It's been a bit of a boring game. Yeah, it's men against. Well, it's not men against boys, but missed two. You can't miss those sort of chances, man. You got to score those. Sad. Pardon me. No quality in our play right now. All over the shop. What is this, man? It's Tony Claw TV in it. What is this? What's the Chelsea doing? Again, sideways. This is like watching Arsenal play. No offense. Come on, someone. Oh. Yeah, Preston clearing the lines again. Doing a good job. Yahoo! Backwards, sideways, backwards. Oh, God. This is painful to watch. It really is. Ooh, Modric tried doing a turn and got your leg kicked out from underneath him. Good tackle, Potts. Oh, that's not bad defending from Diaz, huh? Yeah, that was nice. Showed strength and got rid of it. Nice one. Trying to be quick. Good hold up play from Broya, though. Oh, no, he gave the ball away. Spoke too soon. Again, Preston have played alright, though. They've done a good job of shutting us down so far. I have to admit that. Big up, bro. I will be staying in the chat. Okay, no worries. I thought, when you guys, what watch along was you guys doing? What game was you guys watching? Must have been better than this. To be honest, I was so busy over the last few days, man. I haven't had a chance to watch anyone's feeds. Again, sideways, backwards from Chelsea. This is awful, man. Bro, Borough versus Villa, me and early doors. Watching your game. Fair enough. Hope you're having more fun with it than what I am. Preston are doing all right. Corner. Cleared. Oh, nice move from Preston. Trying to get a foot on the end of it. Nope. He scrambled it away very badly. In fact, he ended up keeping it in play for him. Well done. Bad Chelsea so far. Very, very bad, Chelsea. Oh, Yeti, when it comes to Lethal Company tomorrow, by the way, if you're free at some point, let me know when you are, so you can show me how to bloody play that game. By the way, I downloaded it, but I never bothered to start up. Yeah, I ain't had the time. I think I looked at the options menu, and that was it. Ooh, he went. Oh, that was a bit of luck from Palmer. He's been a bit off today. He's not looked himself. Another long ball over the top. What the hell, man? What is this? Preston just slowing the game down, mate. Trying to take all this thing out of it. Played alright though, Preston. Killed the pace of the game. Made everything slow. Gusto at left back, man. That makes no sense to me. Dancing around the edge of their box. Follow me. Scramble again. Everything's scrappy. All 11 men behind the ball. Damn, this is more like a tactical battle than it is a football match. Like a proper chess match type. Oh, come on. Come on. There's just no quality in anything, man. This game is an asshole to watch. It really is. It is painful to watch this game. I'm not even going to lie. Damn. Oh, God. Slow build up from Chelsea again. Walking pace. Why is everything at walking pace? Accelerate. Try and do what they do in Star Wars. Accelerate to attack speed. Try and get something going. All right. Mudryk tried it. He just got kicked. To be fair to Preston, they have defended well. I'll give them that. Sterling again, cut inside both of them, ended up doing too much. Damn. What a shit attempt that was. Done well there, then that touch there, he's just overdone it. Forced himself too wide. Preston's organisation, Preston's defensive low block has kept us looking kind of crappy when it comes to going forward, man. We've had no quality up front. Absolutely none. Paul Palmer, you were 3-1-1. You should have scored. Oh, what have you done? He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. The Iceman melted. What a shame. You're not Val Kilmer, man. You're not my wingman. Talking about that, just in case you were wondering where Naz is, my wingman had to have semi-retire, by the way. I miss Naz. He's normally here to suffer with me when this kind of game's on. But in a minute, I'm all alone. No, but JPT should be jumping onto it as well, so I'll have someone to moan at. Yeah. That being said, Preston again defending well. Gusto, man. I just don't know about you on the left. I really don't. I mean, loads of feet flying in this game, though. And they come away with the ball. Come down all right. Why is everyone doing little back heels? I like that. Everyone's trying to do little back heels and stuff. And now Preston are playing how we were when they got to the edge of our bottom. We've got everyone back. It just goes slow and backwards, sideways. Come on, boys. Either side, someone score. Bring a bit of life to this game because this game is a shocking watch right now. There's just nothing happening in it. Oops. That's a free kick. Flattened him. No, I guess that it was a foul, man. Can't say what it was. Preston set piece. They got a free kick. They're probably just going to launch it into the box. Are they going to do something clever? No. Yeah. Oh my god. Cross didn't even beat the first man. Sums this game up really about how terrible the quality's been. Petrovic collects way. I like Petrovic. He's looking solid. Sideways. 1 minute of added time. Probably half time now, anyway. This game has been a drab watch, folks. This game has been a drab watch. Both sides have lacked quality. Oh my day. Wait, did I just read this right? Tottenham agreed loan deal for Werner. Tottenham have agreed to deal to sign RB Leipzig forward Timo Werner on a loan until the end of the season. Spurs are covering this on your full. Wait, Spurs have signed Timo Werner, yeah? Oh Lord. That's a bit of pill. Yeah, Borough Villa was 0-0. Bloody hell. Sheffield Wednesday. And what's all the other FA Cup scores? I need to check. It sounds like it's been a very crap game day all round, really. I haven't watched a lot of football today. So in case you're none the wiser, we have third round Wimbledon Ipswich was 3-1 to Ipswich. Coventry Oxford United 6-2. Sounds like that's game of the day. Maidstone versus Stevenage 1-0 to Maidstone. Millwall 2, Leicester 3. Come on, Leicester. Always hate Millwall. Oh, Teesside Derby. Newcastle 3, Sunderland 0. Big up to Newcastle. Blackburn 5, Cambridge 2. Gillingham 0, Sheffield United 4. Hull 1, Birmingham 1. Newport 1, Eastleigh 1. Norwich 1, Bristol Rovers 1. Plymouth 3, Sheffield United 1. QPR 2. Bournemouth 3. Go on, Bournemouth. Hate QPR as well. Southampton 4, Walsall 0. Stoke 2, Brighton 4. Watford 2, Chesterfield 1. Middlesbrough so far with half time is Villa is 0-0. Chelsea half time with Preston's 0-0. Sheffield Wednesday demolishing Cardiff 3-0, and Swansea Morecambe are also 0-0. So it seems like the earlier games all the goals were flying and then that's all gone quiet. Mad that. Why can't our games be as fun and as exciting? Mm-hmm. So 0-0 so far in everyone's games. Yep. Just a reminder, if you're not on, you haven't gone to the long-haired man's feed and slapped a like on it, please do. Just went on to Lee's feed as well. Who's he watching? He's watching. Oh, everyone's watching Middlesbrough Villa. Fair enough. Can't dominate Preston, who are 14th in the championship. Yeah, we were bad. Yeah, we were bad enough, but to be honest, we should have scored. Our game was only boring because of the chances that we did make, we didn't take. Palmer's through 1-on-1. He even sits the goalkeeper down. He just completely lobs his finish, which is a shame. He just put it wide. Preston haven't really threatened us the other way around. It's just been so boring. There's just nothing's happened. Sideways, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways. But big up, Jay. Hopefully it'll improve. Dravel. Anyway, I'm going to take a moment. Are you watching Arsenal? It feels like it, to be honest. Right, just the way he's going sideways, backwards, sideways. I think Brozier needs to stay to the center of the pitch. I think that's part of what's annoying me about Brozier. When he's playing as a central striker, he always pops off to the right. Oh, look who's big up, Jordan. How you doing, sir? You're right, yeah. Rambling Dad podcast in the building, everybody. Please, if you're an MMA fan, please go and big up him. Subscribe to this guy. Top gentleman. Big up to yourself, Jordan. Another guy who must have been gutted to hear about what happened with Naz as well. So sad about that, man. But, big up to yourself, Jordan. Big up to yourself, sir. Rambling Dad podcast. If you want to see proper interviews with fighters, everybody, this is the guy to go and watch. Very, 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 very talented guy. One of my partners in crime at last. Big up, JP.
Big up, Wolf. Man, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm all right, bro. To be honest, I've been generally just in a bit of pain on my right shoulder because I started to rehabilitate it now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. I think the cold's got it. Yeah. Thank you, sir, mate. Gutted, but wish the brother would have been. Yes, dude. I'm the same, Jordan, because I'm not being funny. He was part of mine and JP, and sometimes Tony Claw TV's little crew. All four of us would normally get together to watch Chelsea games. So I'm proper gutted. I love him. I miss him. Hopefully, at some point, maybe he can jump on streams again and whatever else. But yeah, big up to Naz. That seems to be the sad theme of the day today for us. It's in the sense of like we're doing it without him, innit? And it's the first time, and it does seem proper weird.
Yeah.
But then again.
Oh no, it's strange. It's just but it's what he has to do. So we just gotta wish him all the best and understand. But if it wasn't for him, your channel would have grown as much as it did. Same with my channel. Same with everyone else. The guy's just generous with his time. So
yeah, man. Yeah, he's a big part of my channel, 100%. And he still is, to be honest. He still is a big part of my channel. It's just unfortunately he can't appear on it anymore, which is very, very gutting but humbling. But yeah, another guy who worked with him, Jordan, as well on the Fight Week show. Big up to Ola. I haven't even spoken to him about that yet as well, but he must be proper gutted. There's a lot of other lacks to keep a tight knit ship with the guys that he's got. I know he was very happy with the people that he worked with. So yeah, but like JP said, big up to Naz. Best of luck in the future. Miss you, Bear, brother. Trust me, love you a lot, man. But good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. What do you think of the game so far, JP? What have you heard about it so far?
I was trying to over me and the wife we're having lunch. I'm just trying to take glimpses at my phone really while trying to pay attention to whatever she was saying. But
what happened? What happened? Go on, JP. You explain it. Go on.
Oh, what happened to Nas? Oh, as from what I was able to see while I was having lunch. Again, same old story. We're not taking advantage of our chances. Cole Palmer, I think it was like in the 22nd minute, he had that clear chance. Maybe the goalkeeper had closed the angle off really quickly, but Enzo timed his ball perfectly. This guy should have at least 10 assists in the season by
Yeah,
now.
Enzo's been a bit unlucky for that, isn't he? In terms of
Man.
people have not quite taken. And to answer your question, DJ Crane, Naz has got a new job with a medical company, so he's had to kind of put his responsibility because they have certain media policies.
Mm-hmm.
He's had to put his YouTube stuff to one side at the moment. So it's very, at the moment, of what I can understand, it's highly unlikely that you'll see him on YouTube again.
Yeah.
I think they understand there's the people who work for. I think they understand there's content there with him out on there, but it's obviously post and pre-employment. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. And then so yeah, you gotta make sure you handle your main responsibility first and priorities until that becomes your moneymaker, and it gets in the way. Which
yeah,
you know,
and yeah, big opportunity according to what he's told me. So
exactly.
best of luck to him, man. I can't really hate on him, but
Right.
I think
We're just gonna miss him. It's just
yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course, he's my mate. I'm proper gutted, dude. I'm proper gutted. It's a shame. We've all lost something there.
you know, but that's why when you posted the thing on Instagram with Naz, and it was like just shouting him out and everything. It was funny because I don't know if just what I worded it as, but I got people messaging me like, "What happened to Naz? Is he okay? Did he die?" And I'm like, "No, just read what Wolf posted, and you'll understand. It's not, this isn't an obituary. It's just we won't see him on camera just because of work."
My missus has just messaged me saying, "Are you okay? Because you don't look yourself on camera." And I'm like, "I'm not. I do miss him. I'm in a little bit of pain, but to be honest, because of my shoulder. But mainly it's the fact that it's weird doing this without him because it's the
Exactly.
first time in about what 15 games, 10 games, something like that. So it's just a little bit awkward. I
Yeah,
miss him dearly, of course, but
yeah, he's still gonna be around, just socials, but just not on camera. From what I understand, I'm not
yeah,
talk too much
yeah.
about him after that. But I guess
Who
in lighter news, I mean, or I guess if we get to like a more somewhat cheery. What's your thoughts so far in the first half with Chelsea? It's point.
Well, the thing is, I was hoping because of that, I was feeling a bit down that because of that. I was hoping that they would hopefully put in a decent performance, but it's been one of those ones where we've just not quite got it to gear, bro. Man, we've been slow, we've been lethargic, we're tapping from left to right, backwards. I hate to use the joke, but it was like watching Arsenal play against Fulham. It was just no structure to the build-up. But Enzo's. There's too many over-the-top passes, man. There's not enough proper playing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's trying to rely on the spectacular, and it's just be more effective.
And I think that's true. Just because like when we do get to the final third, we're just so clueless. We don't either is that we don't know how to break down their. Actually, no, we have found ways. We just can't capitalize. Again, I think how
We,
many big chances did we miss in
well,
the first half? Like about two or three.
I'd say two big. That Palmer one, you got
Oh,
to score, man.
I thought the
You
keeper
got to
saved it.
score.
I
No, he
thought.
didn't. No, he chipped it over. He tried to be cheeky and chip it over him, and he just got the ball too wide. That's all it was.
I mean, it's surprising to see that to see him not be as cold as he is, like comparing what he did in the Luton game, just almost looking like he had Eden Hazard feet, just hesitating, making sure that he could see what was going to happen. But no, just well timed pass, wasted by Enzo. And it's going to get to him too because he's looking at these forwards like who can uh, who can I send this to? Who can like actually get me the assist, give me the stats that Because right now that's the thing. People just look at his like, oh, but he only has like this many goal contributions. Yeah, because these guys up front can't finish for shit, and then it's just getting frustrated. But I it's unfortunate we don't have Nkunku in our lineup today. I don't know if Broja, I think, just needs to be substituted. I'm not too happy with how he's been looking like right now.
Well, someone just asked me about that about Brozier. There you go. Look, Jay did. And what's starting to frustrate me about Brozier is he has this bad habit. If you're playing as a central striker, you always drift off to the right,
Mm-hmm.
which as a central striker is bad because that's all the positions that Sterling is taking. I want him to do his damage in the middle of the pitch, not on the right. And he
Yeah.
keeps on going out to the right, and you need to learn to stay centralized. Otherwise, we're never going to have a focal point when we need it. It's quite annoying, actually.
Right. So that presence was just right down the middle, and
That's what I like about Nkuku. He knows how to float in the center,
yeah,
and Jackson can't do it as good as him either. But
but even Jackson, if needed, he can make that drive down, down the middle, like into the opposition box. But with Brozier, like you said, just off to the right, or if not, he has his back to the goal, and then he's just loses the ball right then and there. Almost like he can't hold his own ground. He's not the sturdy and Albanian, machine that we saw before his injury. Because this guy would like almost what Jackson would do, which is bully defenders off the ball. He was hold his ground and have a good hold up play, but not right now. He just looks fragile. And at this point, I'm looking to see if either Palmer goes and plays as a false nine in a sense, or we take our chances with David Washington. And I don't.
nah, I think we just can concentrate on just getting Nkuku fit again, fully fit. I
Oh
think
yeah,
he's.
for today.
I think. Sorry.
No, but for today, since Nkuku's not even on
Oh
the bench.
no. Well, I say just stick with Brozier, but make his tactical instruction a bit better in terms of just tell him to stay central.
That makes
Broja and Jackson have both had bad scoring, but at least Jack offers something in the build-up. Well, the thing is, as much as I complain about Broja going to the right, Jackson does the same thing when he drifts to the left. So I will say this though: the goal scoring wise, Jackson's had a better season, obviously, because he's got 7-8, which ain't bad actually for his age.
right. And the amount of games too. What was it 7 Premier League goals in 19 games?
Something like that. There's definitely room for improvement. And 1 minute, I'm just going to quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, and I guess just to just carry on a little bit while Wolf is gone. 7 goals in about 19 games, or yeah, 19 games. Doesn't look all too well, but considering his age, first year in the Prem, this is where I need the control to pull up comments with DJ Crane. Bro, Jackson got that Ashton motivation. If I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just don't see the hype. I mean, the Astrid motivation. Uh, if she's got like a bum, I don't know. I don't see it. That thing looks flatter than week old beer, soda, whatever you want to call it. But it is what it is. And I don't blame Jackson for trying to get those pictures for free. You ain't gonna see any paycheck, any paper trail going to Astrid's bank account. Not ever. I mean, that's a smart, but you gotta be smart to be caught on camera on speaker. Anyways, so with Chelsea, being held scoreless, same with Preston. I'm still hopeful that we can get one, and maybe it's not the secure win that we needed, but which is looking as if it's could be considered as an L. Imagine we're scoring against us, man. That's crazy. Who saw that coming with Turbo Timo coming back to the Prem, looking like he was going to go to Manchester, but no, he said, "I'm going to North London." We'll see how he does, especially with Ange as the manager. See if it suits his playing style, but um, I don't know if this is the right signing, especially with Son being gone for about a month.
Oh yeah, what did you think of that Timo Werner guy in Tottenham?
Oh man, I thought I had to look at my calendar to make sure it wasn't April 1st, like to make sure that it was like I thought it was all set that he was going to go to Manchester United. Would have made more sense, but I mean, if it's a 6-month loan, they need someone to help replace Son for the next month since he's gone to Asia. I mean, I can't say I wish him the best of luck, especially league. But good to see Timo back in the league. I guess who knows? See what happens. But
To be honest, I actually liked him.
he wasn't bad. I think he got a little too much hate, and I was, I'll be honest, man. I was one of them, just because when some opportunities came to him, he he
Yeah.
just floundered them. But man, the goal he had against Real Madrid, I was like, where was this Timo? It almost looks like he's better off the ball when he's playing off on the left. But
Right. Can I just say one thing?
oh, dude, yeah.
No. What the fuck are you talking about? Who mentioned Astrid?
Oh, earlier, DJ Crane said Jackson got that Asher motivation.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I told him like, I know I said it before. I don't get the hype, but
It's funny. Yeah, no, I don't get the hype either, and I don't even know why she's been brought up. So I think the only one whose mind she's on is DJ Crane's. To be honest, I'm baffled. I didn't even know she was in the conversation.
uh, I guess whatever to help Jackson with the goal scoring. But I was just saying, like, considering his first year, how young he is, because how old is he? 21, 22. He's
Hmm.
7 goals in half a season, not bad. Projected to everything still goes right. 14, maybe 15 goals, even more with goal contributions in total. Overall, pretty good. I mean, I guess we know that by now he should be like in double digits for goals, considering all the chances that have been missed. But
Hmm.
you're not gonna bat. You're not gonna bat at 100 or 1,000, I should say, in baseball terminology.
Well, at least there's going to be room for improvement, though.
Of course, all these guys have room for improvement. It's just how are we going to keep improving if one there's no leader or veteran with the right mindset, and that's not Sterling, and Silva is going to be gone by the summer. Even if the 1 in a million chance that Tuchel comes back to Chelsea with Bowley still around.
I don't think he's coming back to
I don't
Chelsea.
think he's coming back neither. I think Josie has a better chance of coming back if Poch were to get sacked. But what was I gonna say? Oh, but just to go off of what BJ Cranston, I was like, look, Jackson, maybe that is his thing with Astrid, but people say like, oh, she got a nice bum. I'm like, that thing looks flatter than week old soda, week old beer, whatever you want to call it. I just don't see it. I don't see
Well, I'm
it.
not being funny. The standards of beauty are different to what I was used to growing up with to what they are now. Because apparently, all you got to do is have a big bum and you're beautiful. Fuck off.
The Kim Kardashian treatment, but that's what they shouldn't have a bum like that. But yeah,
But I'm not being funny here. She ain't my cup of tea, and out of 10, I'll probably give her about a 4 or 5, bro. She's too heavily made up, and she's clearly one of those girls that is too heavily made up.
exactly. One
That's why,
look across the face, and you're gonna look like the bad guy from Batman, Two-Face.
that's why, yeah, girls like Ariana Grande and whatever else are naturally pretty because they're not overly made up.
Although she does have a tendency of forgetting what race she is because with all the spray tan she'd be getting.
Yeah, I know, and I like the hair. No, with Ariana Grande, I like the amount of different colors of hair she gets, man. She had just like yellowy gold on her head. She looked so weird. She looked like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, she about the size of one too.
Oompa, Oompa, diddly do. Ariana Grande here to entertain you.
Oh
What
god.
you get when you use spray tan?
Oh god. It's but I mean, to each his own. To each his own. I'm sure there's some guys in the comments that probably you know follow her on Instagram or subscribe to whatever thing she's promoting. You know what I'm talking about.
What makes me laugh is when we had that video going around in our group chat about. She said, "I've been trying to make boys about videos to motivate the boys." I'm like, "How is you making videos going to motivate the boys?" In what respect?
Motivating them by exposing them or embarrassing them. It's just like I'm kind of glad she did it because anyone saying that but she's a Chelsea supporter, she's a fan. No, she's not, bro. There's just so many. If you think like half of these OF girls with they say that they have their favorite club, they're just feeding off the fan base for
Exactly.
it's all it is. It's all it is.
Exactamundo.
It was if it wasn't a dead giveaway before when she was twerking for Frank Lampard's second coming, and I'm like, this. But were you happy when Lampard came back as an interim?
No, of course I wasn't.
Hell no! I was scared shitless, thinking that my God, this guy's gonna relegate 2 teams in one season.
The problem with Lampard was he showed he wasn't good enough.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, he had a decent spell first time, but if it like the Everton tenure he had should have been a dead giveaway that he was never good enough. Why he was the one to? I would have stuck with Bruno after Potter got sacked.
Well, I'm not being funny. You knew from the time we got rid of Tuchel and Potter came in, you knew things weren't right.
No.
Because I'm not being funny. Anyone with eyes in the world of football would tell you that Potter is a downgrade from Tuchel. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But
and I'm not being funny. Look, we played against Athletic. When we went that Champions League, right? In the last 6 games of it, we didn't even concede a goal.
That was a masterclass from Tuchel.
It was.
We owned Madrid. The whole fucking city.
Mm-hmm. Both sides of it.
Oh no! We beat Real Madrid too. I think in that same season.
Yeah, we did. We beat them one after the other. We beat Atletico Madrid just after we beat Real Madrid.
Exactly.
Because it was that famous video when Thiago Silva was standing on the side when Emerson scored. Starts jumping up and down.
Oh, he's gonna break a knee or something again. But exactly, like it's, and you know what, and how he's gonna be taken out of Bayern already.
Oh God,
it's just crazy. I mean, to be honest, I don't keep up with Bundesliga all too much, just because if people see us as a one-sided league because of City, then Jesus, what do you even see Bayern or PSG in France? Like, I know right now Leverkusen is holding up their own and it's going to be a close one, but I wonder what if Alonso is really going to go to Bayern, what is he going to do with Kane, and then the rumors of Eric Dyer supposed to be going there now that Chalobah.
But if you're Bayern Munich, why the hell would you want Eric Dyer?
I was thinking too that was this just like because the Chalobah link is gone because he can't stay healthy. But Eric Dyer?
Well, to be honest, I don't even understand how he's still a Chelsea player.
How is Malang Sarr still a Chelsea player? But it's, I mean,
I know.
Speaking of actually with the transfers, I mean, do you think that Poch is never going to get any say in any of the windows? Because
of course he will. You have a say whether he gets fully listened to or not, but you'll definitely have a say. If I'm manager of this team and I'm expected to do results with whatever players I've been given, I want at least a little bit of say on the said players that come in.
That's true. I mean, but it's like the saying, like, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around here to really happen, sort of thing. It's
well, hang on. But when you drop a hammer from the top of a building and it falls, you don't need to see it hit the ground to know that it's just hit the ground, do you? You know what's happened because gravity, like it's kind of a cert, really. The hammer's coming down. You know it's gonna hit the floor. You didn't see it, but it's gonna happen.
I'm the type of like, picks or never happens sort of thing. I need the receipts. But I mean, for it, like, Poch might have his say, like you said, but if he's not being listened to, then might as well save his voice or save his breath. To
be honest, in the whole grand scheme of the season so far, part of Chelsea's problem has been the defense, not the midfield, not the attack. It's the defense. Because I'm not being funny. If our defense was a little bit more watertight, we beat Arsenal. We beat who was the other game? Villa as well. Well, actually, no, that goes a bit more on the attack with the Villa game. Forest, when they gave the stupid away goal against them at home and we lost. Yeah. The structure of the team is so important. And the thing is, we've never played the same team 2 games in a row.
No, exactly. And now we're playing more players out of position than ever. Caldwell, I don't think he spent one single minute as a left center back, which I was really hoping that he would be. We're struggling to find a left back since Chilwell and Cucurella are now injured, and Maatsen is not going to play a single minute anymore. And
Maatsen wants out, so let Maatsen go if he wants out. Off. Bye bye. That was awful. What was that? What minute are you on, JP?
Oh, I gotta put the game back on just because I didn't sign back. I switched accounts, but let me just put the game on here. I'll make sure to not have the volume too loud. Uh, oh, okay. Well, we scored apparently.
I think I'm just watching the build up for it.
Oh, and we were talking shit. It looks like Broja scored.
Hang on. But yeah, does he score it off the right through the center? Hang on.
Okay, so the turnover. Mudryk got the steal.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, beautiful header.
And where? Oh, it was. And where was he?
In the middle.
Thank you very much.
Right in between. He's in the green, baby. Let's
right
go.
in between. Hang on, it wasn't that. That's next Friday, isn't it? Count the green, get in between.
Them titties.
Okay, Holmes, let's party, yeah? Well, come on, let's party. Let's party. Hang on.
Oh fuck, man!
Oh, you just made my opinion suck. Well, no, we were having this conversation about him. It's one of those ones. He needs to stop drifting off to the right.
But my God,
big up Tony. Big up Tony Claude TV in the building.
Oh, make sure to tune in for his watch along for tomorrow. The Liverpool Arsenal game is going to be a spicy one. I have a feeling it's going to be an entertaining watch. It's going to be po exactly, Crane.
Yahoo!
But yeah, no, Jay. You know the opinion that doesn't suck just because he scored it. I mean, it doesn't change. Like Wolf said, it doesn't change the fact that he still has that issue when he drifts off. But my God, for Preston North End to leave, or the backline to leave him with that much space.
He's on it though. He's on it though. I think Broja was like when he scored that, it lit a fire because you can see the way he was just charging the goalkeeper down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Please, if you haven't, like and subscribe to Tony Claude TV. That is my brother right there.
That's another guy.
I know like brother Naz, who's flown the nest. He's still with us. So big up to Tony Claude TV. Big up. So Chelsea finally take the lead.
Now can we hold on? Can we hold on to the lead? What do you mean?
Hold on, you wanna? Oh, hang on, my missus. What's up?
That's true love and respect, Tony. Big up to you, my bro. On the road driving, or maybe I don't know. Hopefully you're not driving and texting into the chat. But hey,
stay safe and thank you, bro. Stay safe and make sure.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry. George almost had a second.
Thank you, Tony, man. I hope to see you tomorrow. We're in a dilemma, man. I can bet Jackson never scores this header. He's horrible in the air. Well, that's the thing, right? A lot of people forget that Jackson and Broja are both 21, 22 odd respectively. If we can keep them both together, get them learning how to function together and keep them for like 2-3 years, we've actually got two very different good strikers.
Right.
Potentially. Because Broja is more physical than Jackson and Nkuku. I think Nkuku's a bit better in the center of the pitch than both of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he like I said, like if it is Jackson and Nkuku right behind it, that's a great duel right there. I mean, I know we can't just base it off of what we've seen in the preseason because at the end of the day, it's preseason. Like I didn't give a shit that Ivan Toney scored a hat trick behind closed doors. It's different. It's a whole different gravy when it's under the lights and crowd. But other news, let's give a big shout out to Alfie Gilchrist. One of our own, baby. Subbed off, played a whole hour. Silva, the past and the future, if you will. Coming off, but
wait. What do you mean I'm dreaming again? What do you mean, Broja? Come on now. Would you?
I think he just missed like a header that could have been two easily, but Noni's on too. Okay, Noni Madueke's on.
Well, I'm not being funny. I have to say, Broja, he's a homegrown Chelsea player. Why won't I want him to succeed?
Exactly.
I'm not being funny. Same thing with Connor and the rest of them. Why wouldn't I want them to succeed?
Exactly. Same like even Matson came through our academy too. Am I correct? No.
I think he did, but I think he was bought at like 15 or something.
Okay, so not like as a good kid.
Broja come all the way through. People like Connor, Broja, they came all the way through.
Alfie, next one.
That's why it was kind of a shame about Tammy Abraham, Callum Hudson-Odoi, a couple of other names I can mention for Kyle Tomori.
Gay.
Even Andre Christensen was counted as homegrown. You know that?
Yep. Yep. And then
So
whatever happened to him in Barcelona? Yo, is he still
I don't know. Barcelona, that team's a shambles.
Danish Maldini? What happened to him? Can't believe he got that nickname, that moniker. But
No one should ever be compared to Maldini unless they're like a serious multi-trophy winner. Maldini's only arguably one of the greatest left back / centre backs there's ever been, man.
Just defenders in general. He has to be in that conversation.
20 years that guy was winning trophies, bro. Absolutely baller Maldini. Absolute baller.
Hey, you know what? It's not like we haven't heard outlandish comparisons early on or just unwarranted Bergkamp. But it
Bergkamp too.
Oh, when Arsenal fans were like, or not, I'm not sure if it was Arsenal fans or just Johnny, but I will always bring this up. Just a run of like 3 or 4 games. Oh, he is Arsenal's Dennis Bergkamp reincarnated. And I'm like, what?
Who is?
Oh, Kai Havertz apparently. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Like that. Those clickbaits for the statements.
No. You just want to follow a narrative. That's all it is. Okay, because I'm not being funny. One thing about Kai Havertz, if you think Kai Havertz is a Bergkamp replacement, what are you smoking?
Crack.
Seriously? well, I'm not being funny, right? Because one thing about it is Bergkamp has arguably been the most graceful player the Premier League has ever seen. So who the hell? Kai Havertz is not graceful.
No, not at all.
Kai Havertz is not technical. I'm not being funny. Bergkamp made you go, wow, left foot, right foot, finish.
I thought he had like a Brazilian passport for all I knew. The guy just made the game look pretty.
Yeah, and the thing is, he always looked miserable while he was doing it. But the thing is, he was still talented on the ball. Kai Havertz ain't nothing like that. That's an insult to Dennis Bergkamp. Want Chelsea to lose because you guys know Liverpool is smashing Arsenal tomorrow. Don't want my Chelsea pals winning the FA Cup and get marooned with amateur manager. Wink, wink. Well, that's your problem, mate. That's your problem, sir. So is Alfie going to end up like Mount? No, because they're two different. No, I'm not Kai bashing. Who's Kai bashing? I just got told about the comparison between Bergkamp and Kai Havertz.
I'll send you the clip of that.
Dude, does anyone in the range of my voice think Bergkamp and Kai Havertz are on the same level, or do we all agree that Kai Havertz is a couple of levels down, if not more?
He's not even above ground compared to up here. Kai Havertz is in the basement. That's not even the same. Like there might be some talent there, but to say to that level.
Talking about talent, what about Madueke? Because he's been subbed on now. So what do you think about Madueke? How are we rating him so far?
The substitution. Thiago Silva.
Thiago.
Oh, Thiago.
By today's diluted standards? Bargav, is that in reference to the Bergkamp and Kai Havertz comparison?
Yeah.
Well, if we were to use by today's diluted standards, you'd have to forget it completely then, because Bergkamp was never part of today's diluted standard. It was always part of the old school high standard. Because Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva.
Because I forgot who said it. It was like one of like these like podcasts like with like legends, and he said like and anyone who has like a bit of pace just
2-0. It's 2-0.
3 or 2?
2.
Oh yeah, Thiago Silva with the free header.
That's why he went, Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Easy header as well.
Oh, are they checking for VAR for offside?
It can't be from a corner.
From a corner?
No.
No offside offense. No shit. What the fuck was VAR just coming up with the randomest things?
Dude, that's like when Levy Colwell got the ball in his face and then checked for handball. That was hilarious.
It's just fucking. I don't fucking know.
Thiago Silva.
I thought when they said VAR, I was like, oh, is there a foul that happened? No, it was like they're checking for offside. How do you offside it from a corner?
To be honest, actually, here to there to answer that, I'm not being funny right now. In the middle of Arsenal's park, I'd rather see Kai Havertz there than Odegaard because Odegaard doesn't do nothing.
They need to find like a proper replacement for him because he's stat.
Wait,
People might want to criticize Lee Gunnar for
wait.
being negative, but he's a stat patter.
Why can't I celebrate a goal in the FA Cup?
It's the most prestigious cup according to, or the oldest
No,
cup.
no, no, wait, no. I always complain that I can't celebrate goals properly because they go to VAR checks. Whenever have I said not celebrate a goal? I'm not being funny. I like the FA Cup. That's still my favorite trophy, or one of my favorite trophies. Don't get me wrong, the Champions League has more money and prestige behind it now, but the FA Cup is still a glorious cup. I grew up with that cup being this shit, and I'm not going to just dismiss it because more money's come into football. I mean, that's not a criticism on Tony. If Tony doesn't want to celebrate an FA Cup goal, well, that's up to him, but I love the FA Cup still. Despite my belief Travis is not going to morph into prime Thomas Muller, end product producing monster. Well, again, you're talking about another legend of football, because I'm not being funny. Muller is I'm not going to say he's the same caliber of player, but he's definitely the same type of legend. Muller's won how many trophies at Bayern? 25 trophies?
Countless.
He's been there for about 12 years. I mean, he's their youth product, man.
You're going to like this coming up soon.
What's that, dude?
You're going to see a surprise by Sterling.
What, free kick?
Well, it's just a goal. So I looked up and I just see.
Yeah, I just see it as well. I've seen it already. 3-0. Game's done, bro.
Ooh.
Right.
Let's fucking go.
Well, to be honest, actually, we should be tucking these. We should have been doing this first half. We just got slow, nostalgic, and boring.
Honestly, yeah.
I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning watching the FA Cup. Yep. He's been putting in a shift today, boy. God bless him.
DJ Crane is a real one, man. I thought I had a little bit of a brag because I went to sleep late last night. I went to sleep at 3, woke up at 7 to watch the first set of games. Not bad. I mean, it's but geez, to be up since 4, get some coffee. DJ Crane, man, I'll Venmo you some coffee money. Let's go. Gotta stay awake.
Don't lock their way to the Carabao Cup. We haven't been lucky in anything.
No, that's true.
Yeah. If we were lucky, we would have beaten Arsenal. We would have played better in about 3 or 4 games. I can think of off the top: Forest, Villa, Luton, a couple of others I think of.
Could have been like at 6 at least.
So, do we do watch-alongs regularly? Yes, sir, we do. We do watch-alongs every week, if we can.
Exactly. It's
we need a third guy now. We need a third Chelsea guy now that Naz has gone as well. So we'll take applicants.
As long as your name is not Astrid, you're welcome.
Yeah. So basically, as long as you're not a blonde trying to I did it for the team, guys.
Oh shit. That's a good save by the goalkeeper.
How do you feel about Petrovic so far then?
He's been great. I mean, I think he had from what I've seen in the first half, he had one bad pass, but I don't think anything's been going his. Has the ball even touched our half since the start of the second?
Mm-hmm. I hear Astrid is available. Yeah, all good bookstores. Yeah. Big up early doors, Tony TV. What's up, dude? Must be happy with the score, Wolfie. I am now, so it was a bit of a drab first half. But the Odegaard.
Ooh.
What was that? The Odegaard slander is over the top by many, in particular since he returned from his injury. But our house is not all in order, and I have to take the criticism. Well, if the team's not playing well, then all the players take criticism, not just 1 or 2 of them, all of them.
Exactly. And if it's just one player that's just who's not playing well and that's affecting the rest of the team, that just means the team wasn't good to begin with.
DJ Crane says, I have my library card. Well, she's got plenty of slots for you to insert.
Yep.
Ba-bum-bum.
She's a slot herself.
Odegaard never takes criticism. Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, yeah. All these guys do.
You don't get named like Ghost Guard and Gibraltar Guard if you don't take criticism. And I'm not being funny, brother. I'm gonna have to say sometimes, sooner or later, you're gonna have to send the mystery gang to look for him because he does disappear like a ghost. Good one, Reggie. You know what I mean? Like, the guy just like, where is he?
You just take off like the
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 mask,
Odegaard
yeah.
mask.
You're gonna take the Odegaard mask off, and it's gonna be Arsene Wenger. Hello.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
Yeah. Jealousy or sarcasm, Wolfie? Jealousy or sarcasm about what?
Hmm?
I know how you know how me and you pulled the same face there, JP. Like jealous and sarcasm. Oh, he's talking about Astrid. He's talking about Astrid. He's talking about Astrid. He loves Astrid. Big up all in the chat. Yeah, big up to you, Tony. Big up to you. Please, if you haven't, I think him, Yeti, Jez, and Bance are still on the watch log. Go subscribe to all those 4 guys. All of them nice guys. Not Bance though.
It's funny, man.
Now Bance is a wonderful guy. Got a show coming in with him later, by the way, in case everyone forgets. 8 o'clock, me and him on his channel, Bance and Wolfie show. Which side are you guys on the Gallagher debate? Keep him, man. He's a good player, and I think he's going to get better. You know, to be honest, actually, you could arguably point he's been our standout midfielder this year compared to everybody else.
Exactly. He is like. Here's the thing: you don't see many players like that with that work ethic, with who would fight for the badge. Who it's a no nonsense player. Like he wants to win. He wants to stay at Chelsea. All these players that are coming in, he's like one of the few that is like, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to fight for my place. I'm willing to fight and compete.
Well, the thing is with Gallagher, he bleeds blue. He's another. This is the thing, yeah. I don't know when it became normal in the Premier League for your homegrown talent, from the talent that you believe is going to be successful as a club, to start dashing them around like they don't matter. You think Arsenal would have treated, if that was John Terry, would we be having this debate?
No, but then the academy is just looking like a money farming type of tactic. I mean, which is nothing like unusual. Like, but it's like, well, if you're coming through the academy, all right, this is all profit. It's all it is. They just see all profit. At least that's what Bully sees. That's what Clear Lake sees. Madsen.
Yeah, I'm definitely Gallagher in.
Yeah,
definitely Gallagher.
And he's persuaded me to go with his side now, because before I didn't want Gallagher, because I was like, you know what, I don't think we're gonna get like the Gallagher that we thought we saw at Crystal Palace with Vieira.
We will. But it's about how the team's been structured. That's why I've always said this, make this point. The reason why, right, this team looks always so wobbly all the time is because it's never the same 11 in 2 games in a row. Well, that's the problem. There's no fixed 11 yet. When that happens, and they're given 5 or 6 games to start blending together. But the thing is, I think before that can happen, I think Thiago Silva needs to come out of the team. I like Thiago Silva. But any team you plan on building, you have to build it with a hole in mind, because obviously of what happens with him later. And yes, here today, I agree with that. Everyone has to be held accountable, but the main person who's going to take the bullet is Arteta, because at the end of the day, long story short, he sets this team up. And I'm not going to lie, I stated many times how much I hate the lack of a tactical adaptability that comes with Arteta. I actually think I've got better tactical know-how than him. It's poor. And just to follow on, you get teenage girls afraid of criticizing the guy, and adults deflecting everything because of the captain's tag. Well, Odegaard, well, I'm not being funny. Like, you just compare him to captains before. Henry, even if he had a bad game, would never go missing. Tony Adams would never go missing. You look at other captains, Vieira would never go missing. They may have bad games, but they never go missing. And that's one thing about Odegaard, why he'll never be a real Arsenal captain. Big up. I love the Assembled. Another one with a lot of common sense and facts. Big up the Assembled. Washington is coming on.
Yeah, him and Gallagher on already.
Much of the Havertz eye should be directed to Arteta. Arteta has totally changed the system, not Havertz. Well, I'm not being funny. You have to change through multiple systems in football nowadays, because you're always going to come up with a system that stumps your own. So you've always got to have an plan A, B, and C in modern football. Just saying. Just saying.
Also, yeah. The inverted shit just has to stop too. The Zinchenko at left back is just I don't know how much of a friendly fire like bullet wound do you need to realize that this is not working out, and they just need to, if possible. I'm not sure if Kieran Tierney was that sent out on loan, but recall the guy as soon as possible, because even with Jurian Timber coming back in a few months, who knows if he's going to be at 100% or if he's going to stay healthy for the remainder of the season, which
Well,
every fucking game is going to be so crucial and vital. Every minute is going to be
you just mentioned the inverted positions. Now, the inverted positions, that was something were quite deployed early in like the 80s and the 90s and stuff like that. When the terms of like you had your fullbacks press up and go in central. The
Yeah.
thing, these teams that used to employ it, like Milan and stuff, like used to play five at the back,
Mhm.
was always cover there. They don't leave the defensive holes that Zinchenko would at Arsenal because they play a four at the system, back system. Same thing with us. Look when Conte took over us. He knew that he had weaknesses in certain places, so he extra solidified it and allowed extra strength from the weak. Because don't forget, we used to, even though we had five at the back, we still had two wingers on each side of the pitch, because you had Marco Alonso and Hazard on one side, or you had, I don't know, who was on the right, that Pedro and Cesar Aspilicueta. There always was still bodies there in each place. So,
Mhm. But
uh,
but the reason I was just talking about like the inverted thing is just because I just think they just need that like a real like defensive minded um like fullback instead of like I mean granted Zinchenko is a midfielder by nature, but and I just think that he just wanted to show that he's not made to be playing as an inverted fullback, and maybe if he isn't
if you're going to play him as an inverted fullback, you got to, as a manager, look at what the inverted fullback system does to your system. In fact,
right.
you gain a man in defence, you gain a man in midfield. So if not, just play three at the back and bang a Tommy Ashley behind him or something. So when he bombs into midfield, there's someone filling the vacant space.
But is he doing it because of that's what he learned or what he was taught like from Pep and just wants to?
Well, it
That's
doesn't matter what you learn from Pep or not. It's one of those ones where if you are going to do it, when you start losing and getting exposed tactically, you want to stop losing, right? So you figure out ways to stop your team. Because that's the thing. Like when me and Matty spoke about this the other day, our teams know how to play against Arsenal. They know how to set up for you. They know how to wait for Arsenal. They'll sit there and catch the third ball, catch
yeah.
you guys in transition, and then break. So it's one of those ones where when you get figured out, and even what happened with us, when you get figured out, you got to mix it up.
Yep, adapt to the game. As you would say. But yeah, that's I just Mikel just doesn't know how to adapt. But we'll see if they even how he goes or if he fits in City's system. He has nothing to offer Arsenal. Yeah, that's a good take. I was gonna say yeah, but at the end of the day, if he goes trophyless again with the squad, I kind of want to see if they're even going to keep him at this point, if anything, because I'm trying to think who would be a good manager to come into to Arsenal if Arteta were to be sacked with the person they had and who
Simeone,
available.
Simeone,
Uh,
Simeone,
is
Simeone.
he staying with Atletico though? Didn't
Yeah,
he just sign a contract?
no, but the thing is, they could have arguably got Diego Simeone before they got Arteta. And the
Yeah,
reason why they said that is because I remember a few years back when it all came out about when Arsene Wenger was leaving, who was potential replacements, and they said about Diego Simeone, and Simeone said at the time that Arsenal was one of the few clubs that had stability. So it was one of those ones where he's obviously noted the project at some point. So why not? But that was then.
exactly. If you see me on a goal, well, that's a major upgrade in my opinion. Like, I just think that Martinez just reached the max he can take this squad. And also it just doesn't help that Jesus just I
Well,
don't know if how he was looking like before the World Cup from last 2 years ago. Jesus, I keep forgetting it's 2024. Actually, by the way, too, everyone happy New Year's. Hopefully everyone's off to a great start for 2024.
pick up everyone.
But yeah, I remember I thought he was looking great before the World Cup, and then he picked up that nasty injury, and he just hasn't been the same since.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to get Tony as soon as possible. Get whatever funds they can. Sell Eddie if possible. Sell if Vieira isn't already sold, sell him. How Cedric the Entertainer is still there, I have no idea. El Neni, what's the point if he's barely even getting playing time? ESR. At this point, it's just how Odegaard is going missing. Might as well start with ESR, but I don't really think he's good enough right now for to take that team to win the title and be the difference maker to best Liverpool or even City. And I know that they beat City, but let's just keep it real and just be like, look, that was off of a bad deflection, and I think also just only had them
Well,
for like.
I don't think really City are the team to beat at the minute anyway.
Oh no! But remember how the Arsenal fans like, we beat City, we're gonna win the league now. It's a sign. I was just like, they haven't looked sharp at all, man. The fact that they're still in the race is just, I was like, oh, maybe City's just, it's gonna be Liverpool or Arsenal. No, it's like I think still a 4-horse race, even though
I think it's Liverpool's to lose, to be honest, because I got a feeling that I know everyone's worried about when Kevin De Bruyne comes back, and that still may actually happen. But City, they're gonna have to dip at some point, and I think this is the season or one of them. It's like a Leicester season. There's no one really good at the minute.
Exactly. And even
if Arsenal don't win it, it'll be a massive opportunity lost as well.
Is this Pep's last season or is next season his last season with City? Because I know he's not planning to renew a contract.
Well, I would say next season, because if he's not going to want to go out on a loss, is he?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right? He did win them everything now, so.
He did win him everything, but no offense, I mean, he had a lot of time to do it.
Oh yeah.
Because when you look at his record in the European Cup, for example, with Man City, he got given 7 years to win it. He would never have been given that long at Real Madrid or Barcelona. He would have been fired.
Oh yeah, I mean, who's to say that maybe the money wasn't also a factor, but also too, just it was like his play chess sort of thing. Just
well, I'm not being funny, Pep, because of his league titles. When it comes down to the Champions League, he always had time to work out what his different. Because let's face it, his original Pep, like the original Pep team, if you like, didn't really do anything in the Champions League. This is his second generation team, if you like.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that. And I'm not being funny. They've lost Mahrez, they've lost Gundogan, they've lost a lot of people that used to step up for them when they were called on. It's interesting to know now, where in all these big moments, who's going to step up. Because I'm not being funny. Haaland, for me, isn't at his best. Yeah, we'll see. I want to see when Kevin De Bruyne comes back, how good he is again. The assembled. I think Spurs finishing above us might actually be the only thing that can get out the club, possibly. If you remember, Emery started to diminish when the Jeremy transfer came along, and he said he was never got any money, which is just the truth. They replaced Xhaka with Havertz. What was he thinking? Well, I actually think he replaced Rice for Xhaka, but Partey, we just never saw him again. That's the dream that Arsenal fans have been sold, you see. That Partey, Rice midfield. Everyone was scared of it, and we just never saw it. So, thank God for that.
Was it because of injuries, or was it because of?
I have no idea. With Arsenal, you never know, because it could have been politics. And I'm not being funny, considering we've never actually seen the guy since he got injured just after the Forest game, if I remember correctly. We've never seen him since.
Yeah, because he was starting, but he wasn't playing as like
quite cold.
Right back at the start of the season.
He went right back against Forest. Yeah.
I was like, to put Partey as a right back, I was like, Jesus.
Well, I'm hoping we spend our time. We shouldn't receive another pound to waste. Okay. No sign of top four, which is acceptable. Only Ivan Toney, otherwise no signings are acceptable. To be honest, I think you guys need another central midfielder before you need a striker, because you guys get raped in midfield. Absolutely. And Fulham was the worst example I've seen of that.
Polina had a field day with there, but also too, like the defense just was really questionable.
No, you know what it is? That game, right? It was like when you play a game of FIFA and it's on world class, and then you score a goal, and then everything dodgy starts to happen. That's exactly what that was, and I'm not being funny. Every attack Fulham had in that game against Arsenal, 2-3 passes, they were at Arsenal's back four. They were opening them up from the 15-minute onwards, and it never stopped. It was embarrassing. Arsenal's midfield just evaporated. That's why Declan Rice looked like he was going to cry because it was bad. That doesn't look offside to me either.
It really isn't. I was gonna say, how do they? I thought maybe it was Cole Palmer that may have been offside, but the pass didn't even go to him. Hopefully, this is forward. Just give Enzo the goal. Come on, the guy deserves it.
I do think that, to answer you there, the assembled, I do think the problem is with Arsenal. It's not if the owners are spending or not and how much money they're making. I think it's Arsenal, and when it goes to your poor outgoings when it comes to transfers. Matty said it the best the other day. Like, oh, here you go, Enzo's got a goal. Matty said it the best the other day, and I said it to Matty as well, that Arsenal as a business are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to your outgo, you've paid Aubameyang to leave, you've paid Ozil to leave, you've paid Pepe to leave. It's just so crazy how Arsenal. I said it this the other day. Ozil went, Aubameyang went, Lacazette went, Pepe went. Who else in that tenure went? People like Jack Wilshere and stuff like that went. All those kind of Gunduzi, and you guys never cleared 50 million.
Did Xhaka leave on a free too?
I think he went for like 10 million.
Jesus.
Gunduzi went for like 11. Arsenal, when it comes to making their money, outgoings is absolutely awful. Awful. And I wouldn't be surprised, right, if you guys couldn't find they just can't find. I don't know if they actually. I don't even know, but it's the money side of Arsenal making money in terms of the track, because that's one thing about Chelsea. Even though we blew a billion, we still made at least 650 back. So it's like, you know what I mean, it balances out to a degree with Arsenal. You know what I mean? I hate to have seen how much Ozil and Aubameyang's contract was to cash out. I would have hated for that to see that. Are they still going over that? They are.
No, they gave him the goal, and now Enzo's off. And what's his name? Michael Golding, I think's his name.
Yeah, Michael Golding in the midfielder. Yeah, I like Michael Golding.
How old is he?
Like 18, 17. Wolf, you don't become billionaire owners as by not knowing how to make and lose money. Yeah, I hear you, but you could have made more money than what you did.
Really, they really could have.
Because I'm not being funny. Even if you sold Pepe, Aubameyang, all them lot of discounts, it's funny how you guys got rid of him for nothing, and then Barcelona made 12 million off of Aubameyang from selling into us. So, like, even if you do a little discount or something, like where it's like 5 or 6 or 7, 8, make something.
Like, and this should have been a dead giveaway to how they ran their business when.
There you go. Even robbed the shoddy holding. There you go. Value of 10 million, but sold him for 2 million with 3 million adults. That's not good enough. When you're doing because don't get me wrong, if you're just taking a hit on one transfer, that's different. But when it's every single one, you know what I mean? If you buy something for 25, but then you expect to sell it for 10, but then you only sell it for 6, then yeah, man, you're losing hard. Yeah, Chelsea sales are crazy considering what was expected. Yep. God bless the Saudi League. God bless the Saudi League, mate.
Yeah. And we could made more, but Conte had to go on a free, and who else left on a free from that time?
What's that, mate? What was that, JP?
No, I'm trying to think because I remember we got like a lot of criticism. It was like, oh, Chelsea just offloaded to Saudi. It's like, well, I think we only made profit off 3 Saudi signings.
No, Mendy, Koulibaly, Kante, who we didn't make any money off of.
I'm saying that was so he doesn't count. So yeah, Mendy, Koulibaly, and I feel like I'm forgetting one more.
What? Wasn't just those Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek. No, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek, Mount, Callum Hudson, and Doyle, who we only made 4.5 million off. By the way, we could have made a bit more, considering 360 apparently. Mount, Kaya Vart. Hey, dude, we only lost. We only lost 5 million on Kaya Varts in the end, and we got a Champions League out of it. So money well spent. Really, we made most of our money back, and we got a major European Cup out of it. So there you go.
And how much do you think if Arsenal were to offload Kai Havertz, how much do you think they would get for him? I would say,
considering even Arsenal fans, because I'm not being funny, that is one thing about it, is when Arsenal fans, when Arsenal went to bid for Kai Havertz, we weren't on the fuck Kai Havertz bandwagon like how they are. So we just kind of just went, quiet, and what stunned us was the fact of it was 65. We'll be real as Chelsea. That's what stunned. 40 maybe, 50 at a push, but 65 we're like fucking hey. Same thing with Mason Mount as well. When I heard we got 55 for him, it was just like sweet, because I like Mason Mount and he can do a tactical job, but he's not. He's good. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he's not brilliant anywhere. You put him as a 10, he's okay. You put him as a right midfielder, he's okay. You put him as a right winger, he's okay. I think the best season he had with us was with that Champions League winning season.
COVID season.
Yeah, when Tuchel knew what to do with him. But, for instance, Ramsey was still the highest goalkeeper for brothers. We probably get lucky to get 30, 40. No, to be honest, that's not true either, because you could probably get about 30, 40, maybe even 50 for him. Out Ramsdale, because I'm not being funny. Out of Ramsdale and Raya, I know which one I'd rather take. I'd rather take Ramsdale.
Mm-hmm. And if they're gonna splash, how much was it? They spent 3 for the loan fee, and then the was like what 27. So they're gonna spend 30 in total for Raya. Yeah, that's easily. I would gladly pay 34 for Ramsdale. That's not even when he said like lucky to get 30. I think that should be the standard.
DJ Craig says 10 million% Arsenal will either let him run down his contract or terminated. Who knows? That year was horrible. We were lucky to get 55 mil for Mount, dude. As long as he was gone, because the man was I like that. The guy. This is how bad it was. The guy had to refilm his goodbye video twice. That's how bad it was. So it's just like, yeah, all right, just fuck off, man. We don't care about your first one, let alone your second. No one would take Kai Havertz because if we 30k wage, we screwed for more than 4 years. Will be another contract termination in 3, maybe. Here to there, they are so badly run. They are spending 2 minutes. Basically, doesn't make any sense. Yes, I agree. And I don't understand how Arsenal's spending like and the way you guys have spent on your squad. You've actually progressively got worse, not better. Mm-hmm. How can you sign Rice to your team and you get worse?
Oh man, and also too, they were just comparing about. I think it was around Halloween time, where they were saying that compared to how we started last season, we're doing better because it was 1 point more. I was like, yeah, but I think the competition by then from the games was easier for this season for them than it was from last season. They weren't looking all too convincing wins. Last season, they were looking like they were just running through teams. Like,
well, no, but that's because this season people have figured it out, though, bro.
Exactly.
Even though, right? Don't get me wrong. Timber's injured. Timber.
That was a big miss.
He is a big miss, but I'm not being funny. He wouldn't be cutting any different figure to what Rice is cutting right now, because I'm not being funny. Timber would be a Ben White upgrade, right? If you know anything about Timber, he's a Ben White upgrade. He's an all-round, more complete right back, which is fair enough. But Arsenal still, I think that Tomiyasu is a better left back than what Zinchenko is.
Absolutely. But when he got injured, it's like that. They're gonna go on a bad run. I was like, Timber and Tomiyasu gone.
But as I said, Arteta has no tactical adaptability, so it's one of those ones where there you go. That's what it is. Mason Mount's father was working for Man United. I'm so glad he did, because that's why they bought him. Yep. That's great. Take him all you like. Wolf, come on, you know the answer. Yes, I do know the answer. Timber was actually looking good for a few matches he played. I think it was only 2, and he got injured in the second one. I think it was against Forest, actually.
Wasn't the first one? I thought it was the very first game he got injured, because I remember it was.
Yeah, Timber can contribute a lot. You know what? Yeah, you know about you guys might have got yourself your own Ivanovic. Maybe not as good defensively and maybe slightly better going forward, but you might be lucky. You might have got your own Ivanovic if you're lucky, because he's quite a powerful dude as well, by the way, Jurian Timber. He's not a small dude. He's not.
He's physical.
Yes, he is. Spurs are finding solutions when playing Emerson Royal and Ben Davies at the back. Timber is no excuse. I hear that, but at the end of the day, long story short, one thing about it is you compete on more fronts than Spurs. So I disagree with that, because one thing about Spurs only play in the Premier League, where Arsenal are expected to play and win at least 4 competitions. So the pressure in you lot's different. With Ange Postecoglou, the pressure is get your Spurs back, play decent football. Arteta's criteria is if you don't win something, you're going to bite the gun. The pressure behind the two of them is complete. I want to see what Ange Postecoglou is like when he's expected to be in a title race. even if you even ever expect Spurs to be in a title race. The pressure is different.
That's true.
Yeah, and again, here today, backing up his own points. Like, you got to find solutions as a manager, 100%. I've already said a lots of times, I don't get how Arteta doesn't adapt. Yes, I don't know how he missed that either, but we're 4-0 up, so I'm not moaning. It's all been designed. If I owned a business and my manager was running my main asset out of the business so badly, he wouldn't be running it. Fully agree. But that's just the situation Arsenal are in. Pardon me.
I mean, the only thing he has to his resume right now is that at least he had a FA Cup, but after a
No,
four.
but that was with Emery's squad.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying like, but now like he's been trophyless since then. It's
Because I'm not being funny. You could say, right, he did what Tuchel did, just
yeah.
on a lot smaller scale, in the sense of someone else done most of the hard work,
Mm-hmm.
i.e. Lampard. He got us so far. Because I'm not being funny. A lot of people forget that we battered Atletico Madrid 4-1 in their own ground under Lampard. A lot of people forget. Sorry, at our ground. Sorry. You remember when we beat? Was it Atletico Madrid? We beat someone bad from Spain. I can't remember. I need to go
I
back
don't
on
think it
it.
was Porto, or is
I
that the?
can't remember, but we gave someone a real hammering.
Yeah, if you know what, I'll say this: I'll trust your whatever you think it might be, because bro, you're going back to you said the '80s, and I was like, yeah, Simon's been around. He knows his
Oh,
football. But what I was gonna say is that, and also too. Oh,
big up to JP. Subscribe to JP channel as well. JP, put your channel in the chat, bro.
got you.
This,
But I
this
was
is
gonna say too
my
that with Tuchel as well. It was under Lampard. This was also, I think, the time when we had our transfer bans, because I think of was it Gail Kakuta or was
Gail Kakuta and it was a bunch of other under 16s.
But I was saying, so this isn't even like they had no Lampard. This was all the Cobham players and the players that were there already.
That's
So
what I liked, because that's the only thing as a Chelsea fan we haven't done yet. Produced a team like how Man United, Barcelona, etc. did, where we have 6 or 7 of our own players that are winning titles regularly, and that was what Tammy Abraham, Mount, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Fikayo Tomori,
Mark Leahy.
got Mark Gahey, Andreas Christensen. That's what all those guys were supposed to be. Who remembers the name Josh McEachran?
Oh my God, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Or Sam Hutchinson, if you really know what I'm talking about. All these guys that were supposed to be the generation Mark 2 and 3 and all that.
Was this also like the Patrick Bamford era too, or was that
but Bamford was a decent player, and I'm not being funny. He's shown that he's a decent player when he was banging for Leeds. I wonder, and I bet he's still scoring for them in the Championship. So,
exactly. And for honestly, I mean, we've had a good youth. Of course, we had a good youth. For like the better part of almost 15 years.
Aki was good enough for Man City, innit, and win a treble.
We had another. He was in the Champions League squad versus Bayern. Nathaniel.
Aki.
No, not Aki. Was it Redmond? Oh my God.
He's like Nathaniel Chalobah.
No, I'll see who it is.
We had both of them, didn't we? We had both Chalobahs.
Yeah.
Trevor and Nathaniel. One was a central midfielder, and the other one was a defender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nathaniel never really got to where he needed to be on the Trevor, which I was surprised because I thought Nathaniel was going to be the one to shine.
Please don't care. Hang on, what was that? Please don't compare Tommy T. I can't shine his boots. Okay. All right, my bad. I never compared anyone. I was just saying, like, in terms of what he did to what Lampard's hard work, as opposed to Emery's hard work, to what Tuchel and Emery both inherited squads, but they won quickly with both. If you know what I mean. So I'm not saying that the levels were the same, but Question: What position does Timber play? Isn't tackling the main part of his game? He's got injured tackling. I think about it. No, he got injured when he landed weird. When he jumped up for a header, if I remember correctly, because if you remember, when he got his injury, he didn't come off the pitch straight away. He actually carried on playing, and everyone. And I remember being in Lee's watch along for that actually in the Nottingham Forest game, or I think it was Forest at home, and I remember everyone screaming to take him off before he fell down. And what happened about 5 minutes into the second half, he dropped off and got taken off the pitch Because didn't someone else get injured that game as well? I can't remember who.
For Arsenal in that game,
Yeah,
if
I
it
think they beat Forest 2-1, didn't they?
yeah, it was well, yeah, clearly Timber, but I'm trying to remember if it was Tomiyasu as well, or if it was.
I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look.
Oh, and I forgot. I don't know why I said Nathan. Ryan Bertrand. Which
Yeah, Ryan Bertrand.
I forgot. Did he come from our academy?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
See,
we played in the Champions League final.
he did. That's what I'm saying. Like, and he was like he wasn't supposed to be there, but I think this was because
Injuries and suspensions. Ivanovic was suspended.
Terry
Ramirez
was
was suspended. Terry was suspended, and Raul Morales was suspended.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So,
I'm big up to Raul Morales for scoring that banger at home against Benfica, by the way.
oh, favorite memory. Like I thought this guy didn't really do as well as like we had hoped, but he always had that goal in our hearts. That was the celebration. But it was that was a team. But, man, that whole Champions League run. But it is what it is, and we can't live in the glory from the past. To without addressing what's going on now. But I think I'll put in the chat the what is it called? The link. Or the link to the channel. Either way, if it didn't go through, it is what it is.
What for your channel in the comments? You mean?
Yeah, if it didn't go through, then okay, there you go. I was gonna say, but yeah, I mean,
I don't see it. Where is it?
Oh, it said it posted, but if it's not there, it's like
Hang on, 1 minute. Yeah, I know. That's what your friendly neighborhood buddies here for. I am Spider-Man. No, I'm not really, but I like to think that I am. Peter Parker and all that.
Oh, it does. It does kind of. He thought it said queen. Oh, DJ Cram, man. Cheers to you.
Wait, hang on. He got injured and thrown back after half hour play. Blame Arteta. Hang on. I'm an idiot. I thought JPT shirt said Quiff Cannabis, but it's Queef Cannabis. You muppet.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. If you used to keep moving around, it just looks like QEAF. Okay, awesome. Thank you. It's not coming up on the thing, but like I said.
Right. Yeah, Timber and Puck. Yeah, that's why I said that as well. We seem to span off into a bit of an Arsenal stream here, but I'll be humid about it. But yeah, Arsenal for a long time. I've never. What is because I always think Arsenal's strongest team would have been Trossard on the left, Martinelli in the centre, Saka in the right with Trossard and them not all interchanging. With maybe Odegaard or Havertz with Partey, Rice, Timber on the right, Tomiyasu on the left, and Gabriel Martinelli and Saliba as the centre backs. I think that'd actually be quite terrifying, but he never plays Martinelli through the middle, and he always disrespects Trossard. I hope it keeps up because if Arsenal's front line get going, we are fucked. And they have got a decent front line.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. It's just that they gotta stop putting Jesus up front. He's not the one right now.
Put him on the right then. That's why he played for Man City on the right. So why does Arteta play him in the centre? I don't know. It's weird.
I wouldn't even put him in the starting 11 to be honest. If Martinelli's gonna keep playing as a left winger, then put Trossard up front.
They got football bands, by the way. I'm on with this guy later on. Like and subscribe. We're doing the Wolf and Bant show later, so keep an eye out for that one, folks. 8 o'clock UK time, which ain't far off. JP, do you want to jump on?
Sure. We can end this. I mean, up to you. This course is just stream, but it's just like in between time because it might be a little TMI, but I because drinking this coffee, I got to use it.
Well, no. You drink your coffee because it's like 8 o'clock. It's like 25 minutes away. So if you want, we can have this conversation on there, and we can carry it on later. So I'll send you the link, and you can jump on there at 8 o'clock, which is about 25 minutes. But yeah, bang on. But quickly, just between the two of us being real Chelsea fans, and that, who do you reckon was man of the match?
I'm gonna say. I think who I was looking forward to seeing today.
Hard, isn't it?
I'm gonna. Do you think Palmer?
Nah.
I was gonna say. You know what? Silva.
Well, Thiago.
I'll say Thiago. Came on as a substitute. Still kept a clean sheet. Got a goal. If not, maybe Enzo. Because to be honest,
Yeah, Enzo had a good game actually.
got it. Got his goal. Should have had an assist in the first half, but Palmer, come on. And to be honest, I don't know who gave the assist in the other ones, but because to be honest, I was more focused talking with you than looking at the game. But of course, no regrets on that side. Um,
Mm.
but overall, I mean, I want to give a shout out to Alfie Gilchrist, man. Young kid, held his own, helped for a whole hour.
Alfie!
Alfie and brother in Gilchrist, amen.
Hang on, what's the situation with Poch? Wait, hang on.
Oh.
Here's a smasher light. Nketiah is useless in the centre. Yeah, I know that. Needs to work with goalkeepers. He's an experience and always rolling around them. That's true. Wolf, stop using common sense when speaking about Arteta. Jesus is a younger Lacazette. Okay. Okay, stop using common sense. I can't. It's what I was raised with, damn it. When's the FA Cup draw? I think tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure which.
I think it should be right after the last game. Don't they do it the same way how they do it for the Carabao Cup draws? Like right after the second game or the last game ends, it's like probably like half an hour or an hour later.
Either way, I hope we get someone easy. Get an Arteta Cup run.
At this point, who could we get? Who's? Do we get Coventry? Can we get who else is still? It's gonna be interesting start for the Actually, let me see who else. The rest of the scores for the game: Coventry destroyed Oxford United 6-2 earlier. Ipswich won. Leicester.
Jay says Plymouth. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Up. We'll see if we get. Was that green and white? No, Eugeners. Come on, Eugeners. Green Army. Plymouth Argyle. No. Is that Plymouth?
Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't remember. I used to know some of their stuff. Whatever they're called, says Jay. All right, fair point. Right, right. So, what would you reckon? Right, to answer the situation about what you just said about Poch, Bargav said about Poch. Do you reckon so far so good? He's earned the job, or how are you feeling on Poch? Because we're near halfway through the season.
If he leaves with, or if he has silverware before the season ends, so let's say if it's either Carabao or FA Cup or hopefully both, he's definitely staying. The only thing is that I just worry is if he's just here just to manage young talent, because if all the rumors are coming true about Bowley is not changing his stance on the structure about the transfers. Still looking at teenagers with potential. Still trying to find a loophole with like, okay, well, what if we do 5-year deals, or we give them 2-year long loans and then give them a 5-year contract afterwards to kind of like beat the amortization loophole. If that's the case, Jesus, man, when is the next time we're going to get like a real talented veteran who's going to make a difference instead of just let's wait a few years for these kids to fully blossom. Next,
you twonk, you absolute twonk. Oh dear. Rosie, roses are red, violets are blue. Couldn't compare with the beauty of you. Forget replays are back. Tomorrow is a must win. Yep, definitely for Arsenal. And you guys have a thing for the FA Cup as well. I know some of you guys are sick of winning it, but Arsenal do have an affinity for it.
It's their cup. It's how Madrid's cup is the UCL. This is Arsenal's.
Well, I'm not being funny, bruv. That's not a bad record to have.
It's true. It's not, but it's just that eventually you're gonna have to want a little bit more. I'm not saying that the FA Cup is nothing, but it isn't everything either. So you want to have.
Well, yeah, that's their problem actually. It's the fact they've only won just that, nothing else to go with it. So that's the thing.
Because 20 years without a league without winning the league is for anybody that's just unacceptable. Especially if you're a part of the Big Six clubs. And then also, if you're not going to make a big run in the Champions League, then it should be the main focus. But I get it. If do you think if Arteta were to win the FA Cup,
No.
he's
I know what you're going to say, and the answer is no.
stay?
Because one thing about it is, if you're a title challenger, you're expected to be a title challenger, and if you fail and you end up in something like third or fourth or maybe even fifth, then you have failed miserably. And I'm not being funny. You've had 3 years, you've had 700 mil, and the fan base is starting to get to the point where they don't like you. And I'm not being funny. Even you weren't sure if you could do the job this season because you said it yourself. Time to go.
Yeah, it's year 5, and there's clearly the process is over. There's no you can't wait for phase 6. This isn't a Marvel.
Well, to be honest, actually, you can, because it took Ferguson 5 years at Manchester United to turn them into the winning machine that it did. But in modern football, you just don't get that time.
That's what I'm saying, because the game has changed since then. Whether it's because of finances or just even how the game is approached.
Yeah, wait, when you're saying, that's one thing I will say. If you're coming out and saying you're managing a big club like Arsenal, and you say, I'm not sure if I can take this club on, or I'm not sure I can take the job or anywhere, that should be a job you're sitting there licking your lips at, regardless. Especially when you haven't managed anywhere else. It's just like, really? You're not sure if you can do it? Yeah, man, get out, bruv. Because I'm not being funny. If you said to, I don't know, Eddie Howe, you want to manage Arsenal or whatever else, they'd be like, yeah. That's why we got the Frank Lampards and them lot, because even they would say it's an opportunity too good to turn down. So, I digress. But look, JP, shout out your channel, bro. We're going to round it up because obviously I've got another show to do in 15 minutes. So,
no problem. I'll just make it simple. Keeping it real, Chelsea. If you don't see me posting anything up there, I'm most likely going to be on this channel, if not on Tony Cloudbender TV channel, or Vance. It's any part of this community, same group of brothers as we've always, there for each other on streams. So yeah, thank you again, Wolf, for having me on, especially for being late and coming on for the second half. But yeah,
man, no problem.
This next stream coming up with you and Vance.
Yes, sir. In about literally 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's enough time for me to take a shit with this coffee.
Well, I'm gonna go get myself a fresh cup. I've just sent you the fresh link, JP. Forgive, I'm sorry if it comes across looking a bit weird. I don't know why, but yeah, that will be the link. But yeah, dude, thank you for coming on. Pleasure to have you here. Big up everyone as well. Big up to the Arsenal title pretenders. All right, Jay. All right, keep it friendly. We've had Chelsea and Arsenal getting along nicely. There's been no beef.
Right now, we're not in any situation to brag ourselves.
Wait a minute. Tammy Abraham hasn't been mentioned in money making and him arriving as a tall British. Yes, I did actually mention Tammy, but I've mentioned Tammy Abraham quite a lot. And JP will sit there and tell you this. Sorry, the other way. I always said to this guy, why we got rid of Tammy Abraham to buy Lukaku didn't make sense, because Tammy was already touching 15 goals a season for us. And I'm not being funny. He was literally like better for us than what Lukaku ended up being. So yeah, I've touched on that guy before. He was a natural kind of like body shape. He's got tall. He's good in the air. But I'm not being funny. Broya and him are similar in the way they play a bit, right? Maybe obviously Tammy's a bit further on, but I do agree that maybe selling him to get Lukaku was a mistake. So he sent you his OnlyFans link. I don't have an OnlyFans link. That's you. That he's just no. You're just hoping that we share Astrids. Not gonna happen. DJ Creator, this is the ladies' man right now in the chat right now, because he's looking for Astrid, he's looking for Rosie. Jesus Christ, you lot don't bend over.
He's not asking for Sophie Roses. Jesus.
Oh no, Miss Plastic Chelsea herself. There you go, another plastic Chelsea.
Come on, babe.
All right, babe. Come on, babe.
That should be a drinking game. I used to watch her streams and make it into a drinking game, which was like every time she says babes, every time she just who was she obsessed with? I think who she was obsessed with now, because she had like this look where every time she mentioned his name, it was just like I'm sure someone turned the sprinklers on. But it was just a fun time, just because that's how I used to watch her stuff at the time, but yeah, not my cup of tea.
No, look what they've done to Jay. DJ Crane now believing he has a contract with Astrid for real. I fucking hope not. The Nicholas Jackson Only Fans Club. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah. And on that note, folks, we're going to be out of here. JP, thank you for your time. Chelsea 4, Preston 0. We got the job done in the second half. Happy with that. Now I'm going to go get myself a fresh cup of coffee. Wolf business wise, that makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. But it doesn't mean I like it. Anyway, and on that Astrid note, we are out or in, depending how you think about it. Ching ching. Later on, boys and girls. Peace.